Hey guys, Josh Hankin here with Christine James. What we're going to do is we're going to talk a little bit about how to modify Christine's program, the Fast and Furious Sandbag 100 workout. The cool thing that Christine did is she put a series of exercises that really flow together well with the Ultimate Sandbag. And Christine, what type of feedback have you gotten from the program?
You know, I've had a lot of my friends get interested in the Fast and Furious and want to try it just because some of the guys wanted to see if they could do this and beat my time. My mom also tried it and she was thrilled with her time, so I think people really liked it.
It's a great way to either use it as a standard in which you can see your fitness improving, or you can use it in a workout itself, especially if you're a little compressed with time. The beauty is that you're hitting all the major muscle groups and you're getting a lot done in a short amount of time. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you how you can make it a little more difficult, because if you didn't want to necessarily move up in weight, one of our prime ideas in our dynamic variable resistance program is changing patterns of stability. So I'm going to have Christine show you some of the drills that she showed and how we're going to modify them just using our staggered stance training program. So go ahead, what's the first drill, Christine?
I started out with just an even stance for my deadlift. So my feet were shoulder width apart.
And you see that she's doing a nice job of keeping the shoulders in place. The thing with the Ultimate Sandbag is at a certain point, deadlifting gets a little bit troublesome, because you can see that as the bags get bigger, her pulling distance gets a little shorter. So what we can do is we can make it more difficult. We can drop to the smaller bag again. So using the power bag, something a little more condensed, and we can still have appreciable weight. She's going to take 1 foot back so that her toes are even with her heel of the front foot. So she's going to do the same movement, but now her left foot has become the predominant workout leg, and her right leg is just a balance leg. So this throws her off enough just to feel a little bit of instability. You feel that, Christine? A little difference? So also make sure that she extends her hips a little higher. Nice. Now the trick is to do what we do. Instead of doing 25 straight reps, we could do 12 and 12. Because you're doing a little more unilateral work, it's a little more fatiguing too. So missing that 1 rep is excusable, right?
Exactly.
So what was the next drill we did?
Then I went into the high clean.
Okay, so let's see it with the regular bag.
Ugh.
So now what you could do too is you could take the same weight in your deadlift, and just by accelerating the pull, it becomes a high pull. But again, at a certain point, the bags are going to get bigger and bigger. It's going to be a little hard for Christine to be dealing with the weight. So she can go back to her power sandbag.
Hey kids.
So you got enthusiastic workout kids in Arizona. So if we go to our staggered stance now she does the same line of pull. Now she gets really powerful with it. She'll start coming up to her toe a little bit, because that pull and that push in the ground. This is great for basically any type of athletic movement, because most athletes work off of one leg predominantly. And this sort of is a nice gradation so that you're not doing a fancy balance trick, but you're still getting good power development. Nice.
I feel it.
Feeling that. And now that's the thing too, with a smaller weight going that stagger stance, it feels like a whole new program again. So if you feel like you sort of mastered and got too good at this one, instead of just focusing on load, try and change your stability. So what's the next one?
Then I went into the Zercher high clean.
All right, so let's see it.
Okay.
Nice. So the difference here now is she really has to make sure she clears enough distance to bring the bag into the Zercher position. The high pull, you can sort of gradiate a little bit if you were dealing with a heavier bag. Here, she's really got to make sure she reaches all the way up there. And let's see the same thing with the power bag. She's not getting tired at all.
Not at all. We just got rolling.
So, and all we've done is basically slid the foot back a little bit. So let's go see it again. And you see how she's doing a good job of keeping her shoulders in alignment, and the bag stays close to her elbows. Very nice, Christine. And you're really going to feel the stance leg, glute, and hamstring firing off pretty hard.
I definitely feel it.
All right, so I know you're not done yet. There's another one in the series. What's the next one?
Then I went into my Zercher squats.
Okay, so let's see them. Now with Zercher squats, it's very important that the elbows stay close enough where you're not relying on the shoulders to stabilize the weight, but you're keeping a nice upright posture.
Okay, what do you got tomorrow? No, well, we have
nice. See, all we do is real training out here. Nice job. And now when you change stance here, this is probably going to be the most profound difference, because it's going to feel different. You still want a true squat. Don't move into a lunge. So let's bring it up, Christine. So it may take you a couple reps. You want to see the hips go back in the movement and drive up. So still a squatting action. So it's a nice progression to doing single leg squats, especially people that have very tight hips. And for people that sometimes only load their backs when they squat, this is a really great way to target those legs.
Woo.
All right, we're getting close to the end, right? Yeah. Close. What's next?
That was
Oh, that was it?
Yeah, we did 4.
All right, see, I barely worked up a sweat, so that's good.
4 exercises. So the deadlift, high pull, Zercher cleans, Zercher squats.
So what you would do is you'd work through one leg continuously, 12 repetitions, one after the other. Afterwards, you could see what your time is, and then you could rest for about 2-3 minutes and then try the other leg. If you wanted to use it as a workout, you could condense the rest interval and really see how your conditioning comes out. What we'll do in a couple minutes, we're going to do an advanced training series and actually monitor Christine's heart rate and how many calories she burns during the advanced series of her Fast and Furious workout. So check out these workouts and more at ultimatesandbagtraining.com.